Jada Pinkett exposes why she humiliated Will Smith on the Red Table Talk. Jada, when does it end? Why do you keep doing this to Will Smith, bro? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Jada Pinkett might love Will Smith, but I don't think she likes him, bro. I really don't think she likes him. She has been on a mission to just publicly embarrass this man in every way, shape, or form. Yo, let's get right into it. Where you at, family? Type into the Twitch stream so you never miss a live reaction. Link in the description. Let
Where
go.
you at, Berto?
So, can I tell the little twist part?
Yeah, you tell the little twist part.
Set it up, because this one I was ready to throw my book across the room. Go.
Yeah. So, you know, everything came out, and I was like, oh, I got to take myself to the table. Like now, mind you, Will and I were not together. We hadn't been together. 2016. And I decided I'm going to take myself to the table. Will says, I want to come to the table with you. And I was really surprised, and I was like, wow. He's like, I don't want you to be at the table by yourself. I want to support you. And so I was like, oh.
So you was like, aw, I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to tear you down and watch you burn. Yo, this woman, Will, shit. It might be good, Will, but it can't be that good, boy. It can't be that good, boy. Hey, leave her alone, man.
Okay. So he comes to the table, and, you know, I try to just, you know, and this is a really complex moment. We come to the table, and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, So I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you.
How are you protecting him?
So if I got to look like the adulterous wife.
Adulterous wife.
To make sure you're good, I'm going to do it. Yeah.
Baby, I know I cheated on you with your sister's best friend, but I only did it to protect you. I only did it to make sure you was good. Even though I wasn't making sure you was good when I was smashing your sister on your mother's birthday in the back of an El Dorado. I only did it for you to protect your feelings. Even though I gave you an STD. You got glaucoma all up in your coochie. You couldn't even see it coming. But I did it for us. So if I have to look like the adulterous husband that I actually am, I'll do it to make sure you're good.
So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay.
Yo!
Now, also in that moment, two things. As I'm moving forward, I'm also moving backwards. Because of what I realized at that moment, I got in my martyrdom bag. And what that is for me is, I hadn't quite learned how to love myself and not leave Will on the side of the road. And I hadn't learned how to love Will.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Jada Pinkett for like the past 5 years has just been showing up saying like, I'm gonna make it my brand to humiliate my husband. Has it not felt that way? At this point, what does she get out of this, bro? This is like a personal vendetta. I am going to make it my life's work, my mission, to speak with such confidence, elegance, look people in their eyes. Look at the energy here. She is preaching to the choir. I'm doing this for us, baby. I'm doing this for us. Listen to me, ladies. I haven't learned how to love myself. So I'm going to destroy Will. And they're all in the background like, yes, queen, yes, clock it, clock it, clock it. Yo, what is this? This is crazy.
And not leave myself on the side of the road.
Even though I love taking trips and I might leave you at home, I gotta make sure when you take a trip, I don't leave myself at home.
Yeah.
This girl must have went to the Kamala Harris Institute of Word Salad.
I wouldn't have known that that was an aspect that I needed to heal if it hadn't been for my kids, my mother, my friends were so hurt that I had done that to myself.
I didn't
You
realize.
can't make this shit up, bro. These hoes in the back talk about something. Like, bro. Hey, may this love never find me, Lord. May this love never find me. If this is what love is, I don't want it, man. I got Karama Wama, man. Me and my boy rocking out to the end, bro. If that's what love is, I don't want it, gang. I don't.
Lies, making myself look like the cheater I am to make you look good was going to make me look bad. And that's an aspect that I had to heal from. If it wasn't for my kids who were so hurt that I made myself look bad by taking accountability and admitting what I did, that I vowed to them I will never take accountability again for sleeping with their friends.
Yeah,
I couldn't
because
believe.
they actually asked you afterwards. Now, mind you, smart businesswoman. They own their content. She could have killed it.
Yeah.
She could have said, "Oh, heck no, no, this didn't work as planned."
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, you could have. So let me explain that one right there. She owns the content. That's her shit. So she pretty much saying like, you sat down, you clicked record, you recorded the content, you edited the content, you titled the content, and you rewatched it and you said, I ain't gonna lie, this makes my husband look crazy. I'm over here talking about entanglements and how I was letting this nigga clap, and I never really loved my husband. I didn't love myself, so I had to go cheat on him, mid-marriage, by the way, with my children's friends. Weirdo. And I could have actually just kept that information to ourselves. Me and my husband are still together. We could just keep this on the wraps. And, keep, not air our dirty laundry. But I posted it anyway. Can I get a hallelujah? Are we serious?
Yeah, my manager, Miguel, Ellen Rakuten, who's the producer, they begged me. My PR, my Karen Censor, they all begged me. They were like, please don't do this. Please don't do this. And two things, I was like, I needed people to know. First, I wasn't going to be emotionally blackmailed.
Right. Yes, ma'am.
I was like, hold up.
No.
I'm going to put myself out there. You ain't got the period. And on top of it, I want Will out. I don't want him part of this. Okay, I'm the bad guy. I'm the worst. Great. Let's be done with it.
Right.
I wanted it done. You got your answer. I'm the adulterous wife. Let's be done. And let's move on. As to get him through it, the family through it, let it go. Right? And, but I had to learn. That was a big learning moment for me. I wouldn't have been able to see that aspect of myself that needed to learn that I could love myself and love others. That we could all be on the road together. Which why this book was so important too, because I'm not leaving nobody on the side of the road. Including myself for once.
Not leaving nobody on the side of the road. But my husband, I'm gonna hop in this whip and run him over though. Facts.
Right?
So if we're keeping score, I want you to imagine a man saying this. I cheated on my wife with our child's daughter. I go on a public podcast and I tell the whole world.
Our child daughter's friend. I think he just misspoke there. Child's daughter's friend.
With my wife in front of me, how I got into
Mama's being so clingy right now, bro. Sorry.
entanglement with our daughter's friend, and my wife is publicly humiliated for the rest of her life and her career, and I'm the one that needs to be healed.
That's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. So me and Jada was reflecting about love. And I asked her, I said, what does she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had had about love? She said that you cannot make a person happy.
I mean, that's
And I thought
true.
that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally.
I mean, that's true. And if she did say that, cool. And this is what I'll say, Will, bro. I don't know what you got going. There's been a lot of rumors about you. I don't know what's true or false at this point. But what I do know is, bro, it's never too late to walk away, gang. This woman is telling you, has been telling you, she's not happy, Will. You don't make her happy, Will. You can't make her happy, Will.
Weirdo.
Just leave her alone, gang. Just leave her alone, bruh. I don't know how much more. This is like the perfect example of the simp guy that is just with the girl that literally doesn't care about him. Doesn't care about him. And she's making it clear. I mean, bro, she's still talking about Tupac to this day. She's so digmatized about Tupac, bro. She's goddamn praying to the Lord to bring that man back. She's like, bro, she's still fantasizing about him, bro. Like, and this is your wife. At this point, bro, just let it, like, it feels crazy talking about what another man should and shouldn't do. And, bro, at the end of the day, if you want to stick through it and keep humiliating yourself, fine. That's your prerogative. But it's like, she's telling you what it is, Will. She's telling you exactly what it is. She doesn't care, bruh. She don't give a fuck. She doesn't give a singular fuck. What? You alright? Now this guy gives a fuck. On my body, bro. Let me live my life. Can I live my life, sir? What is it you want?
And utterly out of your control. I remember the day I retired. I literally said to Jada, that's it. I retire. I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible. And after we cracked the hell up, we started talking about, we came into this false romantic concept that somehow when we got married that we would become one. And what we realized is that we were two completely separate people on two completely separate individual journeys, and that we were choosing to walk our separate journeys together. But her happiness was her responsibility.
I mean, that's every relationship ever, though. I mean, if you should never get into a relationship, period, thinking that the other person's going to make you whole. The best relationships are two whole people coming together. Let me explain this visually. You're whole. She's whole. Y'all come together and make a bigger fucking whole. Because you're stronger together than apart. But when you go into a relationship as a whole individual and the other person's broken in half, thinking that they're gonna make you whole. What's gonna happen is that motherfucker's either gonna take your half and now you broken, or they gonna be trying to take your half and you not letting them, and they confused on why they still not full. So either way, it's never gonna work. It's never gonna work. It should be two secure people that are coming together to help each other build. And you know what I'm saying? Obviously there's gonna be bumps in the road, but you know, you hold each other accountable, you pull each other when the other one's low, and you don't leave nobody behind. But y'all, just if that's really how y'all went into the marriage, I mean, shit, a lot of this is starting to make a lot of sense, because y'all motherfuckers really shouldn't have been together, bro. From as far as I can see. Shit, do y'all think differently?
And my happiness was my responsibility.
Has Jada ever showed as much emotion for Will Smith as she does for Tupac?
My relationship with Pac and trying to figure that out, that was a huge loss in my life. I really did believe that he was going to be here for the long run.
I mean, it was beyond friendship for us. The type of relationship we had, you only get that once in a lifetime.
Imagine being in this much pain over a man you wished was still here 30 years after his death, but not even emotionally flinching at leaving the man that picked you back up and gave you the limelight for those 30 years. I mean, just tell me if you read it any differently with just how casual and nonchalant she is here, talking about divorcing Will Smith and still making it all about herself and her feelings.
So are they divorced at this point? Is that news that I missed? Shout out, hey, Will, just move on, gang.
Everybody's always like, why don't you just get divorced? And it's like, that's like quitting. I don't think there's any person that could embrace the best and the worst of me and be willing to hold space. Would it be easier to go and find somebody else and have a more pleasing, more comfortable relationship? Maybe, but would that get me to the person that I really want to be? I don't think so.
Yo, this girl's over here talking a bunch of nothing. What the fuck are you talking about, Jada? What do you want? Jada's a perfect example of just a woman that don't know what the fuck she wants. What are you talking about? Get closer to the person that I want. Bro, oh my God, bro. So women that talk like that actually fry my brain. What do you want? You don't even know what you want. You're just saying shit.
Are y'all living together?
It's just this beautiful connection. We will.
Look at that.
Not right now.
But you will.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But right now, I really do enjoy my space.
Yeah.
Even to have my house exactly how I want it. I don't have to be like, well, what color do you want this wall? You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers are separated, bro. They just don't want to. At this point, they're just trying to prove. They're just trying to prove to us that they're gonna stay married, but they hate each other's guts. Hey, man, live your life. You live your life. Live your life. Live your life exactly how you want to live it. It's not going to change my life. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to change any of y'all's lives. So that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. But at this point, that's what it seems like. They don't want to sign the paper just to prove that they didn't quit on each other. But I mean, does it matter? You guys aren't together. Clearly. You don't live together. You completely publicly humiliating the man.
I could just do it.
You're the chooser.
I'm the chooser.
You're the chooser.
Right.
And she's saying this, of course, after having made a mockery of her marriage by cheating on her husband with her son's best friend.
Because everybody knows what the happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that. I didn't have any entanglements. For people that don't know, what everybody know, his wife was her son's friend. Okay?
That's why I say, to be respected among men, you need to be able to say no. But to be respected by a woman, you need to be able to walk away from her. And she needs to know that in the back of her mind.
And that's the truth. You know, that's probably where Will really fucked up. It's crazy. We taking some AI advice right now. AI voice talking to his chat. But, you know, that's true, man. I don't think at any point in a relationship, as a man, you should just be dangling a breakup in front of a girl's head. It shouldn't be like a threat tactic. But at the end of the day, if a woman doesn't feel as if, like, this nigga is bringing X, Y, and Z to the table, and if I don't act right, like, he is strong enough to walk away. Naturally she's gonna act right, bro. And honestly, it's the same for the woman. If a man is with a woman and just knows like, yo, she's just gonna put up with all my bullshit. I could cheat on her. I could do whatever the fuck I want. She's gonna stay right here no matter what I do. What's the incentive for the man to change his actions? So it's not really a man or a woman thing. At the end of the day, when two whole people come together and they both know their value and they both know that we're not going to put up with bullshit, you're going to act right. Because why would you want to lose somebody valuable? And why would you put them through stress and bullshit when the reality is you want to be together, you want to stay together. So you're going to do everything in your power to make sure that you guys are aligning. So that's really what it is. She don't feel no threat. She's like, I will. She's literally pointing and laughing at you at this point. She's like, I got this nigga wrapped around my finger. I could fucking, boy, she can do anything. And she knows that you're not going to leave her. So she does what she does. And it's obviously too late now. Because at this point, who cares? Who cares? I mean, y'all done had kids. You all are well into your adult life. I mean, I hope you still do what's best for you and leave. But, you know, the damage is already done. Like, she's humiliated you in so many different ways. Like, it's crazy.
But here's the sad part. Will Smith never knew that he'd always be living under the constant shadow of the one man that Jada could never get over. And that's Tupac.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Yeah. They grew up together, they loved each other, but they never had that, you know, they never had a sexual relationship, but they had come into that age where
they never had a sexual relationship, bro. You believe that, Will? Is that what she's telling you?
now that was a possibility, and then Jada was with me. You know, Pac had a little thing on that, but she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince.
But Tupac wasn't the only rapper.
But she was with the Fresh... Oh my God, Will. I can't believe you said that. I never saw that clip. That was the most emasculated shit I've ever seen, bro. Why are you doing that?
Rapper from the 90s living rent-free in Will Smith's head. Because starting beef with Eminem was the last mistake that Will made in the rap industry. So click the link below to watch that full breakdown. And
love y'all, appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Just a little update on the whole Jada and Will Smith humiliation tour. Love y'all, man. Where you at, family? I don't know what's going on with Rama. I think he was wanting to go on a walk or something. Been all on my body this whole video, man.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.